Hello, my name is Gabriel. Only a few days ago, I returned from a trip to Minsk, Belarus. I was there to meet some very nice ladies, and I met them through the Lady from Belarus marriage agency. And to give you the very quick bottom line for this video, if you are like me and you have an interest in meeting women from the former Soviet republics, I think that going to Minsk and meeting women through this agency is a really good idea. I recommend it. So to give you some background, I'm 47 years old. If you're watching this, perhaps your thinking is like mine was a few years ago, which is that you were a little frustrated with your experiences dating in your local area. And I thought that it would be smart to venture out, expand my options, and try to go to another country to find ultimately my future wife. So like a lot of men who have this interest, I went to Ukraine. There are a lot of reasons that I love Ukraine. I enjoyed my many trips there. I met some very nice women, but I was ultimately unsuccessful in those efforts. And so, you probably understand that in Ukraine, there's a reputation among the marriage agencies there that they're not the most honest businesses, and that there are a lot of risks and there's a lot of opportunity to waste money when you go to Ukraine. So I tried to avoid all that, but the fact is, if you're trying to meet women in another country where they don't speak your native language, if you don't have, in my case, a deep understanding of either Ukrainian or Russian, and if you can't spend a lot of time in the country, then it's very hard to meet women who have intentions that match yours without an agency. So I recognized that my efforts were not working, and I decided that I should do some further research. And the result of my research was that I learned about the Lady from Belarus marriage agency. Everything I read was very positive. It seemed like they had a well thought out and good approach that would not result in the man needlessly wasting money on women who were not really interested anyway. And so after communicating with them, after letting them know about the ladies who I would like to meet, they developed a schedule for me. I went to their offices. I met with some really great ladies. All of them were sincere in their intentions. Of course, the chemistry was not ideal with all of them, but you have to, I think, physically be there in person and meet someone to discover that. On the other hand, the chemistry was quite good with some other ladies, and I hope to go back soon to build on the success and good feelings from the first trip I took. So the bottom line is, I think that they are running a very good business. They're very honest and nice people. They were very helpful to me. I thought the pricing was very, very fair. Now, Minsk, or Belarus, I should say, has perhaps some idiosyncrasies in terms of bureaucratic concerns. When you travel there, the agency can help you navigate those. It's like having a friend in country before you go there who will help you with those quirks. But once you get there, Minsk is a really interesting place to visit. The people are extraordinarily friendly. It's a very, very safe place to visit. Just at the level of tourism, it's a very interesting place to go, and I really enjoyed my time there. But the purpose of my visit was to meet women, and I was not at all disappointed. The women I met were really great. Of course, not every woman who I expressed interest in meeting wanted to meet me, and you should, I think, expect the same unless you have more going for you than me, which is you may. But if it's an honest agency, not every woman is going to want to meet every guy. And so I had every indication that this was a legitimate, honest experience. The agency and the women, everyone seemed to be in it for the same reasons, which was to put together two people and see them go off happily ever after. There was never a suggestion of any kind of scam or anything. And I have to say that was qualitatively quite different than my experiences in Ukraine. So I don't think there are a lot of American men who have discovered this agency at this point. I think that if you're watching this video, you already have an interest in this subject. I think it'd be really smart to contact the agency, get a sense of which ladies would like to meet you. Perhaps there are several who are really attractive to you, who are willing to meet you. And I think that if you do go through with it and you meet the women, I think that you're going to have a really good experience, because everyone I met, literally the whole time I was in Belarus, was really great to me, and that is nowhere more true than at the agency. So I recommend them, and I wish you good luck in your search.